Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Are you ready to completely rethink how your remote team actually works together? Today, we're exploring a massive shift in how we brainstorm and execute projects from afar. We're unpacking the source material on this incredible digital canvas called Miro to see exactly what makes it tick. Let's dive right in.
So, this brings us to a central, pretty bold question. Is Miro actually the ultimate tool for remote team collaboration? In a world literally drowning in remote apps, finding tools that actually facilitate seamless work instead of just adding to the daily noise, well, it's absolutely paramount. Let's find out. Section 1, the Remote Work Challenge, the loss of the physical whiteboard.
Okay, so first things first, what exactly is a digital whiteboard? Well, it isn't just a basic drawing app. It's a platform simulating a physical board, but with massively enhanced capabilities. It's this shared virtual workspace that instantly connects, say, a developer in Tokyo with a designer in Toronto, completely ignoring geographical boundaries. It's really the evolution of shared space. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer contrast. Think about the old physical whiteboard. It's geographically limited, it's entirely static, and inevitably, someone accidentally erases your best ideas. I mean, we've all felt that pain, right? But the digital evolution is completely borderless. It offers real-time collaboration where everyone holds a marker at the exact same time. And best of all, the whole shebang is instantly cloud-saved. You are never going to have to frantically write "do not erase" in the corner ever again. Moving on to Section 2. Inside Miro's digital canvas, breaking down key features. First up, we have real-time collaboration. Miro literally allows dozens of users to work on the exact same board simultaneously. Imagine the chaotic energy of an in-person brainstorm. People talking over each other, sticky notes flying everywhere, but perfectly digitized, leveled, and organized. You're constantly building on each other's contributions in the moment using sticky notes, shapes, text, and images. It actually gives the quietest person in the room the exact same volume as the loudest, which is a real game changer. But a tool is really only as good as its integrations. We all know that deep, existential pain of app fatigue. Well, by seamlessly integrating with heavy hitters like Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Jira, and Google Workspace, Miro aggressively reduces the friction of context switching. You don't have to break your flow and juggle 5 different windows just to share a visual idea with a colleague. It's all just right there. And getting started is actually highly structured. Step 1, you choose a pre-made template, like a SWOT analysis or a Kanban board. This completely eliminates that paralyzing blank page syndrome. Step 2, you customize it to your specific project needs. And Step 3, engage the team using interactive timers and voting. This structured starting point saves incredible amounts of time and keeps those Tuesday morning stand-ups intensely focused and, actually productive. Section 3, big benefits for teams, translating features to outcomes. So the crucial point is moving from what Miro does to the actual tangible benefits it brings to a team's workflow. The first major outcome we see is enhanced creativity. By providing a super flexible, essentially infinite visual canvas, Miro actively encourages teams to push boundaries. When you can easily visualize really complex, interconnected ideas and experiment on the fly without worrying about running out of physical space, it naturally leads to highly innovative, collaborative problem solving. It literally removes the physical constraints from the creative process. Next up is improved communication. A centralized space actively bridges those notoriously tricky remote communication gaps. You have centralized discussions, assignable tasks, and trackable changes happening right there on the canvas. So instead of hunting through endless email threads or totally disjointed chat messages, everything is contextualized visually. It ensures your team is quite literally on the exact same page and greatly minimizes miscommunication. And all of this culminates in massively increased productivity. By utilizing those streamlined workflows and templates we talked about earlier, teams spend significantly less time on administrative setup tasks. Just think about the hours lost prepping for a standard planning meeting. It basically boils down to less administration and a whole lot more action. That frees up crucial mental energy for those high-level strategic decisions. Finally, for the IT and operations folks out there, let's talk enterprise accessibility and security. The platform scales effortlessly for massive organizations across almost any device: Windows, macOS, iOS, Android. And crucially, it adheres to strict industry standard security protocols. We're talking GDPR compliance and robust data encryption. This means your engineering teams can map out proprietary architecture securely without the IT department having a collective panic attack. Moving to Section 4, weighing the drawbacks. and objective analysis. Okay, let's be real. No tool is perfect. First off, there is definitely an initial learning curve for those who are completely unfamiliar with infinite canvases. Though, actually, scratch that. The intuitive design and robust onboarding resources do mitigate this pretty quickly. Second, the advanced features do sit behind a premium paywall. But there is a free tier available that lets you test the waters before committing. And lastly, it is highly internet dependent. If your connection drops, your collaboration essentially pauses, aside from some very limited offline syncing capabilities. As the source material so sharply notes, organizations need to weigh the cost against the value it brings to their team. This is the ultimate balancing act for literally any modern software stack. You have to carefully evaluate if the tangible productivity boost and creative alignment truly justify the subscription expense for your specific operational workflow. Which brings us to Section 5, the final verdict, the future of collaboration. The conclusion from the source material is pretty clear. Miro's flexibility and robust offerings make it a top contender in the realm of digital collaboration tools. While it undoubtedly requires an initial investment of both learning time and budget, its powerful features really do make it a definitive leader. It's honestly become an indispensable asset for organizations that are rapidly adapting to these remote and hybrid realities. Which leaves us with a final question to consider. As remote work continues to evolve, how will your team come together to innovate and achieve its goals? The digital tools absolutely exist to break down geographical barriers, but it's entirely up to you to actually leverage them effectively. Take a moment to think about how a digital canvas could reshape your next big planning session. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and stay focused out there.